If you want to win some free PSN or Xbox gift cards, all you gotta do is be subscribed to my channel, drop a like on this video, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to turn on notifications.
Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. Today's video is going to be another dual commentary with one of my closest friends, Kid. He's another very popular Black Ops 3 YouTuber. I'm sure most of you guys know him, and I think this video is going to be going up on his channel as well. And what we're going to be talking about today is the 1.26 update in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. There's been a lot of speculation. Is it coming out? Is it not? And we sort of have some good evidence today. A worker at Activision basically put some wording into a tweet. It's going to be very interesting to talk about today, and that's what we're going to be dissecting. Now, if this update comes out, we want to know, what guns do you guys want to see in Black Ops 3 that are not currently in? Please leave some comments down in our comment section down below. We're going to be going through, liking, hearting some of the comments and all that sort of stuff. And also, of course, smack that like button, throw the heavy ones up, and hit that like button. 2,000 likes, always the goal. If we could hit that, that would be absolutely awesome. Now, Tankit, if you would like to talk about this tweet and what it really means, that would be awesome. You want to get into that?
Yeah, so Treyarch Studios, October 13th, just a few days ago. Not many people noticed, but they tweeted, live now and running through October 20th, enjoy 2x XP in Hardpoint. They put a little tweet, little promotional tweet, the Chaos Mosh Pit taken out from BO3 now, it's double XP Hardpoint. So that's the promotional, that's the little mini game mode for BO3. Now someone replied, GGO95, the man, the myth, the legend, when will be the update? Now I'm assuming he really tried to say, when will the update be? But the English might not be there. So he has no big followers on Twitter, just a regular fan of the game, just asking, hey, when's the update coming out? Now, essentially, what this Activision, support employee, kind of messed up on was he didn't word this too well if he's trying to hide something. Now, let's say if you're going over to your friend's house and he says, yo, when are you coming over? And you say, I can't come over. You wouldn't word it in this way. You would just say, no, I'm not coming over. When he tweets that, Luke, what did Activision reply with?
Well, we'll have the pictures up on the screen, of course,
yes.
But what Activision support, the tweet was to Treyarch,
yes.
And Activision support replied, but it's all the same. Yeah. That's usually how they reply. Like Treyarch is one for putting out big news, and then Activision support is one where they spam and reply to everyone. That's basically how it works. So it's the same. It's the same people. Right now, we do not have any scheduled time for the update. Please keep an eye keen and open for it. So,
okay.
First of all, there's a few things about this.
A lot of things.
If this basically pretty much, like, at least from the wording here, unless he's trying to, like, reverse troll mind trick Jedi on us,
yes.
Like, we do not have any scheduled time for the update.
Yep.
The update makes it sound like 126, right?
Yes.
Definitely, because like the update means he's talking about a specific one that's going to come.
If there was no update,
yeah, go ahead.
If there was no update, he would have just said, "Oh, right now there is no time for an update," or "Right now we don't have an update."
No scheduled updates.
Exactly.
Available.
No,
Something
we have
like
no updates scheduled. So therefore, we're not even thinking about updates. But the fact that he said there's not a scheduled time for the update, it says that the update exists. We just don't know when we're going to put it out.
Yep, that's basically, like, from the English language and dissecting this tweet, that's what it would mean. If this guy was, we don't know if he's playing tricks on us or something, but that's what it would mean. We don't have a scheduled time for the update, but it's made. Yes. It's like when a rapper says, oh, there's no scheduled time for the album.
Yeah.
The album's coming.
Yes.
They have the album done. They just don't know when they're going to release it.
And then
now, the other part is the end of the tweet.
Yes.
Please keep an eye keen and open for it. Now, either he's just messing with my man GGO's head.
GGO's
or
trolled.
Please keep an eye open for it. Why would he want us to keep it? Think about it. If Treyarch is really not doing anything, then their game is, fizzling out, I guess, to World War II. Why would they care to play with people's minds like that? You never know with these Call of Duty companies.
Yeah.
But please keep an eye keen and open for it means
it's coming.
We don't have a time yet where we can't tell you the time.
Yeah.
But keep looking out. Don't give up.
It's like if someone was like around your neighborhood, like there was like a a boogeyman, or like what are those, that big gorilla guy, a Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
If he really didn't exist, the police would just say, hey guys, he just doesn't exist. But if the police make a statement, Sasquatch on the loose, please keep an eye out. He's there. The man's running around.
Keep an eye keen and open. It seems like he's like trying to put some seeds out there. You know what I mean?
Yes, for sure.
But that's going to be interesting. Now, there are some speculation, and us also, like, we're not 100% sure if the update is going to come or not. That's why this info is important.
It's very important.
Because if the update is going to come, there's basically 2 Tuesdays left. And they also said they're not going to be doing a Halloween event for Black Ops 3. But that's kind of subjective as well, because, yeah, we're not doing a Halloween event like pumpkin skins or something like that. But it doesn't mean they couldn't drop weapons on that day, right? So, that's basically, we have 2 Tuesdays left. Of course, they could release any other day, or they could actually even update the game after World War II comes out, which would kind of be like think about last year for Infinite Warfare. Black Ops 3 did their first update for year 2 during December.
Yes.
So if they're doing year 3, that could be a possibility, because but dropping in November wouldn't really make sense unless you're trying to steal, unless there's a little beef between World War II and Black Ops 3.
Yeah. It's not very smart to, I guess, get in on their action, because you really had 2 years of the dominant COD. IW had its fan base, but BO3, like, they made sure that 2017 was going to be supported. They were going to, keep pushing content, camos, weapons, game modes, all the good stuff. And it's kind of just like a fan, I guess, like, mindset to say that in November, that's when it stops. But in reality, there's still 2 more months of 2017. They still have November and December to play with, but I don't really see them, going into World War II's territory. I think they're going to fall back and, get working on their game, because that's the game that comes out the next November, so they got to kind of focus on that. But with this update, we really only have, like you said, 2 Tuesdays. The next Tuesday and the one after that, making it Halloween. Now, we did have a Friday update, but that's really rare. Like, that, I think that happened once or twice. I remember it happened with the FAMAS. But besides that, like, the chance of a Friday update, very slim. But at this point, when it's coming so close to the end of the game, the dates kind of shift, I guess more randomly, because if they're just trying to put some out as fast as possible, they're maybe not going to wait for Tuesday. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we've had 1 Friday and 2 Thursdays before for Black Ops 3, and we might have had a Wednesday there too. But all the other ones were on Tuesdays.
Yep.
So it's going to be interesting. But another thing is, like, even if they did do this in December, which I'm not sure, I'm just saying stuff, the most popular times for Call of Duty in the life cycle are the summer, and we saw what Black Ops 3 did in the summer. They dropped multiple DLC weapons drops. And then December, because those are the times where most of the fan base goes to, either college or high school or middle school or whatever. And that's the time where most of the fans are off of school or maybe even off of work for, like, a Christmas break. So that is one of the most hyped times. Also, Christmas is hyped because it's where the new COD had sort of just come out, and a lot of people don't even get the new COD, a lot of the younger players, until Christmas. So that could be another time for that. It's going to be interesting to see. Now, for this update, and the other thing is, if they don't do an update here, they did say it's a full light year of new updates in 2017. The last one was August 15th, I believe. So if they don't do another one all year, that's not a full year, man. That's going till the 8th month out of 12, right? So that wouldn't be a complete full year. So that's something that is also very interesting, and something to definitely keep your your opinions open for. But if they did do these new weapons, what weapons would you want to see? And of course, we want to hear people's opinions in the comment section down below. Tan, what weapons would you like to see in this game?
Yeah, we've been talking about this a lot, and I think, the more we talk about it, the more, I guess, the bigger the pool of the weapons is, and I think about it more and more. When we talked about the zombies weapons, I think that's, like, the most interesting and also the most probable side, considering they've, taken so many weapons from zombies into multiplayer, and then, of course, like, I think the 1911 was in multiplayer, then they want it in zombies, so, like, there's a lot of, like, switching between the game modes, like, the sides of the community. So if I'm not mistaken, there was, like, 7 weapons from the zombie, weapon leak, or the weapon conspiracy. I think the Thompson and the STG would be pretty cool, but also, like, just the classic PDW. Like, I'm down with the M27 and the MP7 and the Ballista and all those weapons, but to me, I just think a PDW would match BO3 a little bit better in terms of, like, how the game plays. It's kind of like a Weevil, but also kind of like a VMP, so I think it would work out really well. But just in terms of, overall the weapons I want to see, it's got to be an AR and SMG, and regardless if it comes from a past COD or a zombies, I'm not really too bothered with that. I don't really care where it comes from. Yeah,
I definitely think the PDW would be a good fit, even from what I've seen from mod tools. It looks like it's fits pretty cool, and that's just, you know, that's not professional designers doing it. I think the PDW would be great. As far as assault rifles, I'm more of an old school guy. I love the G11 or the Commando, but anything from BO2 also would be awesome. And the thing is, like, even though Call of Duty is, like, you know, a big community, it's really split in a lot of ways. That, you know, that there's the competitive people that play game battles all day and, you know, play a few public matches and a few zombies, and then there's the main two, which are the zombies and the multiplayer. So whenever multiplayer sees a cool weapon come to zombies, they say, hey, we want that. And whenever zombie sees a cool thing come to multiplayer, they say, hey, we want that. And that's why, you know, when it's already in the game, it could be easier to cross over, especially something from zombies. And the weapons they have in this, the 5th DLC 5 zombies are crazy.
Yeah,
they would fit perfectly in multiplayer, just with a few adjustments, right? Fixing the, you know, how many bullets to kill and all that sort of stuff. You bring that into multiplayer, and people are super ecstatic. And by the way, we all have, like, I mean, most people who have a lot of DLC weapons, there's been a lot of contracts. Grand Slam, Triple Play, a lot of people have a lot of stuff saved up. So I think a lot of people would be very disappointed if that stuff sort of went to waste. Like, I mean, I bought the Triple Play, I'm grinding the Grand Slam, I have another Triple Play that I just completed with a melee, like, I have a bunch of stuff sitting on the account. So I really do hope that something comes out and that we're able to use that stuff, or else the fan base will be, you know, sort of
yeah,
in uproar.
because you made the sale and people did the grind as well. So you sold the bribes and you sold the contracts to, you know, the players. So it would be really weird to see them end with having 3 actual things: the Triple Play, the Grand Slam, and the big box bundle. And it's not just the Triple Play bribe, it's also the contract. It's not just the Grand Slam, it's also the Grand Slam contract. So it's like really 5 things that they put out after the MSMC and the Olympia came out. So to have them not put out weapons, especially when it's like the end, like the final weapon update, it would be really weird for the majority of players that have, you know, the weapons already on their account. They're saving up their bribes, they're saving up their supply drops, but also for the players that, like, are kind of grinding towards, you know, getting all the weapons. Maybe they're missing 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever the case may be, and they're trying to grind towards their Grand Slam. It's like, now there's no new stuff. It kind of takes away the excitement for playing the game. I don't see them messing up like this bad, because if you think about what they did with the Days of Summer, they kind of messed up with that, with the you know, taking out gun game. If you think about, you know, just going into now, every update's now not even a month, it's like a month and a half, sometimes almost 2 months. I just don't see them keeping this up for the final weapon update. If they do, I'd be really disappointed.
Yeah, but the same thing at the same time, it's like, I don't really understand all of their motives. Like, it seems like you should listen to the community, right? Like, especially when I don't see any profit. Of course, they would put profit above anything, because that's what they have to do for the shareholders legally, and that's how any business works, right? So, but at the same time, where there's something that I don't really see how it costs you profit, for example, like Chaos Mosh Pit or having a Nuketown 24/7, that would increase your money, because more people would be playing, against the MSMC and want to buy supply drops, stuff like that. So and especially, it's like, it's not a secret where me and Tan Kid are the only ones talking about we want Nuketown and we want Chaos Mosh Pit. It's in every single, it's going to be the comments of this video, and also on Twitter. I mean, Twitter is the best way where they can see what people's feedback is, and it's not, people don't give the feedback in the nicest way, but it's not hard to see what they're saying. Like, when Treyarch will tweet out 2 times XP for Hardpoint, I'm sure there was about 100 people replying, where the heck is Nuketown? Where's Chaos Mosh Pit? Screw you, blah, blah, blah. And it seems like they honestly just, like, I guess you could say ego the fan base or troll the fan base. Like, why do we not have Nuketown? I mean, some of the older Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 3 to this day, I believe, is still double XP.
Is it actually
COD
right now,
to this
currently?
day, I'm pretty sure it is.
That's crazy.
And COD Ghost to this day still has Strike Zone 24/7, and that makes it playable and fun, because they realize that is our best map, and towards the end of the game's life cycle, why not just leave that on? Why does BO3 not have at least a Chaos Mosh Pit? But even that wouldn't be the best. We need a Nuketown 24/7. There's no reason why we should not have that, and it's sort of like, I just don't really understand that, especially when people are giving their feedback. So at the same time, where I'd hope Treyarch, who's been a very good company updating their game and doing all these updates and doing the second year, which is unheard of, I wouldn't be surprised if they do disappoint and let us down. But at the same time, there's no reason to waste your stuff. I'm just going to be keeping all of my bribes and keep grinding the contracts and all that sort of stuff in hopes that something comes out. And I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, this has been brand new with what they've done with DLC 5 and all that stuff. So there's no really past record to judge on. Like, you know, the AW stopped dropping DLC when the first year of AW was done. And it's been the same with other Call of Duty games. So it's going to be interesting to see. Any last thoughts do you have, Tan Kid?
Shout out to GGO95 for exposing the truth. 99% proof, I guess. I wouldn't go 100%, but I would go pretty high up there, man. If it happens, you know, GGO, I like you, okay?
He's a legend.
He's a legend for this. Activision support replying to the Treyarch tweet. It all comes out with GGO95, so I appreciate him. He's a cool guy.
Yep, very interesting stuff. All we can do, the time will tell.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you made it to the end, let us know in the comments. What guns do you want to see? We gave a couple thoughts on that, but of course we have other vids talking about that. This vid was more about the actual update and the leaked tweet and all that stuff. And of course, smack that like button, guys. We'd really appreciate if you guys could smack up 2,000 likes. Subscribe to our channel if you guys are new. We'll be linking to each other's channels in the description. And sub for Cookie and Don't Lookie. And we're both out.
Peace.